Hi, it's Sarah Berry from stampwithsarah.co.uk. Today I'm going to show you the Frosted Floral suite, and in particular the Frosted Floral pattern paper. This is the pattern paper. Isn't it stunning? It's a little bit thinner than we're used to, but that is okay because it is pearlescent. So if the camera is suddenly gone a little bit bright, it's because the paper is reflective. Can you see that shine? Isn't it gorgeous? One side is really full-on pattern in your face, and then these are a little bit more muted. One colour, there's the brown one poking out there. Really lovely. Masculine cards, Christmas cards, wedding cards, just birthday cards. This suite is really for anything and everyone. So I'm going to show you how you can use a little bit of this paper making a little treat holder, and inside here I've got just a love heart, little love heart, but this will also work for a Ferrero, I can't even say it, for a Ferrero Rocher, that one, the little one with the gold foiling in the little cupcake, they will fit in there. So I'm going to show you how to make these. I have made these before, but these are slightly different to what I have made in the past. So if you'd like to join me, let's begin. So the paper, to make one of these, we are using this. That is a 6-inch piece by 2 inches. And that is 2 inches wide because it fits into our scallop tag topper punch, into that, that groove. I've just cut that a little bit wide. Let's try a different one. There you go, there's the 2 inches. It fits into there, and then we take the top off, so we create that beautiful curved edge there with the hole in. So to start with, I'm going to choose a different paper. This one was the first one that I picked up, so it was this full blossom with the silver on the other side, like that. So there's the two either side. So I'm going to choose I will be doing some in all of them. Probably this one. I'm choosing this one because it's what I would call is a directional paper. So quite clearly the flowers are up and down, top to bottom. So you want to bear that in mind when you're cutting your pattern paper. So I always cut mine down into 6 by 6, and I know that is okay because each one of these is going to be 2 inches wide. So if I was to cut my 2 inches there with the paper this way, your flowers are going to be left and right on this strip, so that you will want to turn it and have it the cut in the same way as the paper. So there we go, there's our 6 by 2 inches, and for that, that's 5 centimeters by just over 15 centimeters, 15.2, 15.3 centimeters. All right, and then I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. And for this, you want to score 4 times. The scores we're creating are the top for the flap, that's number 1, number 2 for the base, number 3 for the base, and number 4 for the flap again. So it just makes these two meet at the top. So for that we want 1 inch, and if you like me, like to do the opposite one, that will be 5 inches, and then 2 1/4, and 3 3/4, like that. So you've got 1, 2 1/4, 3 3/4, and 5 inches. Just take your bone folder and give those a good press down. That one can go back on itself. Bear in mind, when you are scoring, because this paper is a little bit thinner than we're used to, and it's a bit smoother and so therefore more glossy, just pay attention to when you're doing your scoring, because you don't want to press too hard. Okay, so that's the basis of our little box, little treat holder. And then you can put these both in the punch at the same time, but I would be very wary of doing that because you don't want to crease this bottom edge. So it's best to cut them, punch them separately. So you want to punch at either end, push that right up into the top of the punch, and then do the same on the other side. I'm only doing this so you can see how far up it goes there. Alright, so there's those bits. Now we're going to cut a piece of cardstock that will fit in this base here. I don't know if you noticed, but I do have a cardstock piece at the bottom there. That's just to give it a bit of stability and a bit of structure. Even though the sweet will give it a bit of weight, I felt it would bow slightly, and I felt it just needed to be a little bit heavier. So we're going to cut a coordinating piece of cardstock. I've just grabbed some here. Some of the colours that are from the pattern papers, we have Blackberry Bliss, Blushing Bride, Sahara Sand. Is it Sahara Sand? It might be Grey Granite. I think it's Grey Granite. Merry Merlot and Mint Macaron. That's just about half of the colours that are in these papers. We could also have Tranquil Tide, and there's a yellow, like Daffodil Delight, but all the colours are on the bottom of the brochure, on the back of the catalogue on the bottom, and also on the packet on the back of the papers packet. So I'm going to use one that you'll see, so probably Blushing Bride. And for this, we know that this width is 2 inches, and this is, let me see my notes, 1.5, that's right. So 1.5 inches by 2. So we just want to cut a fraction off 2 inches. If you've done 5 centimetres, cut a fraction off 5 centimetres by a fraction, tiny bit, off of 1.5. And again, that's about 3.7 centimetres. Just, if you're doing centimetres, measure before you cut. So there's our base, and we can add glue directly to this bottom panel. I'm running out of glue, and that cardstock piece will fit beautifully in there. Now, to get this so it doesn't fall out, we just need a couple of glue dots, and they're on here somewhere, nearly running out. 1, one there, and then one there. Stick it in the centre. You can see they hold that really pretty well. They aren't coming off. Pull them up, pull the sides up. I love that you can see the little cellophane poking through the sides. My Love Heart packets that I've bought recently, they're all off centre, so this side is longer than this side, so that's really annoying me and annoyed me, so I've been chopping it off so they're a little bit more even. I don't know if it really matters, but that really did bother me. And then next you want to gather them up the top, and I'm using the polka dot tulle ribbon, just like this. It's got a bit of texture to it, it's nice and soft. You want about 8 inches. I would leave it on the reel though. Thread it through and tie a bow. This is really nice to do bows with. It's very makes it very easy. There we go. Chop those tails off. You can colour this ribbon. I'm not going to do it today, but I wanted to show you that I did do it in Blackberry Bliss. So for that, I just got one of our sponge daubers and literally went over the ribbon like this until I got the shade that I wanted, and on both sides as well. I don't have a lot of ink on here, but you can get the idea. You can change the ribbon. I would do that ahead of time. I wouldn't leave it till the project today because it needs to dry, and also I would run that through a little bit of kitchen towel like this, because you can see you will get ink off of there. So if you're prepared to do a length as much as you need, then do it ahead of time, like I said, and you can have beautiful polka dot ribbon any colour that you have. It's a nice thing being white that you can change it. So there's our little treat pouch, little bag. Next, the last thing we need to do is just this little cute topper. I like that it's mini, and I like that it fits perfectly onto here. So for that you need the 1-inch circle with straight sides, and then the 1 1/8 scalloped edge circle. And I will do it in the coordinating colour that I did for the middle. So that's Blushing, oops, nearly. Blushing Bride. And then we have Whisper White. I think I'll stick with the Blackberry Bliss ink. You never know, I might change this circle. I might change the colour for you. Let's see, will it stand out? Yeah, that's nice. Bit of Tombow, which if you're searching for it on my online shop, you need to search for multi-purpose liquid glue, not Tombow, because it won't show up actually. Then you want just a bit of foam pad to go on there. And that sits beautifully in the middle there. And then to finish, I've got the rhinestones. Now I'm running out of these as well, can you believe it? I'm running out of everything today. Pick up one of these rhinestones with the putty tool and just pop it there. Just needs a little bit of bling. The For You stamp, which fits beautifully in that 1-inch circle, also comes in this set, which is Itty Bitty Greetings, and it's just here, so you can see the size of it compared to some of the other greetings. I would recommend using the casual label punch for this, which is just a long straight shape with pointed sides. That would be perfect. I tend to reach for this quite often because it's got some nice little itty bitty greetings that you need, so hence the name. So there we are. I hope you like my little treat love heart holders. These would be perfect for gifts for teachers, little wedding favours, party gifts. They're quick, they're attractive, and they don't take very long to make once you have got all the measurements and everything cut ready. So I hope you like them. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, all of the products that you've seen me use today can be purchased in my Stampin' Up online shop. If you just go to stampwithsarah.co.uk or follow any of the links below this video, they will take you to me and some of the products. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again on my next video. Take care. Bye.